Hello everyone, and welcome back to Film Sandwich, the only channel where we slice up tech reviews with extra cheese, a dash of sarcasm, and absolutely no regard for carb counting. Today we're taking a bite out of the FIFINE SC3 gaming audio mixer. Spoiler alert, this little box of wizardry might just make you sound like a podcasting god, or at least slightly less like you're yelling through a Pringles can. Alright, let's crack this bad boy open here. What's inside? We've got an instruction user manual here. We've got the mixer itself there. And then we've got some cables. Got a 3.5 millimeter cable. And then we got a USB-C to USB-A/C cable. First impressions. The build quality is fantastic. It's compact, sturdy, has just the right amount of gamer bling thanks to the controllable RGB lighting. And we're not talking about obnoxious, melt your eyeballs RGB. This is smooth, flowing, customizable glow that makes your stream setup look like a spaceship without scaring your grandma. The faders and knobs feel smooth. No cheap plastic creaks here. Honestly, it looks like a professional tool, but it doesn't make you feel like you need a broadcast engineering degree to operate it. Okay, let's run down what this thing packs under the hood. One XLR mic input with built-in 48-volt phantom power. So yes, you can finally use the condenser mic you've been bragging about on Discord. 4 independent channels, microphone, line in, headphones, and line out, all with their own faders. Front mute and monitor buttons, because scrambling around the back of a mixer midstream is like trying to find the bathroom light switch in a stranger's house. Custom sound effects. 4 programmable buttons to trigger your own audio clips. Voice changer with 6 modes and 12 auto-tune presets for when you want to sound like a robot, a chipmunk, or maybe a robot chipmunk. RGB lighting with flowing or frozen color modes. Plug and play with Mac, Windows, supporting streaming, podcasts, OBS, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, basically anywhere you can embarrass yourself online. Alright, so what's cool about the SC3 is how intuitive it is. You don't need to spend hours reading a manual written in broken English. Everything is labeled, everything makes sense, and you can be up and running in minutes. Plus, this is big. The RGB lighting isn't just for show. It actually makes your mixer look like part of your content instead of just some beige office supply hiding behind your monitor. But the coolest feature, hands down, the sound effects buttons and voice changing options. Nothing spices up a live stream like dropping a perfectly timed fart noise or turning your voice into a deep villain during a boss fight. It's like being your own soundboard operator and your own clown, which, let's be honest, is kind of the point of streaming. For content creators, this thing is gold. You can easily balance game audio, chat audio, and your mic. No more guessing if your viewers can actually hear you over the explosions in Call of Duty. It's basically like having a mini radio station right at your desk. And if you're a podcaster, the built-in phantom power and clean sound means you can ditch the clunky external interfaces and still sound pro. Alright, let's test this bad boy out. So I have the FIFINE SC3 right here. It is connected to actually a YOLOBox Extreme, and I'm recording it through there with my camera feed, and it is plugged USB-C from the FIFINE SC3 to the YOLOBox Extreme, so I can get the audio off this mic. The mic is coming out XLR into the FIFINE SC3 audio mixer, and this is what that sounds like right now. Now, I'm going to try some of these different voices on here. This first one.
This is male, so this is what they say a male voice sounds like. So this is changing my voice. Now I'm going to move this a little closer so I can see. Let's go here. All right, so this is male.
And then this is a female voice. This is what it sounds like when they put the female voice changing on there. And now I'm going to move to
Robot. So this is robot voice. This is what a robot voice sounds like from the FIFINE people. coming through with their little mixer here. And then there's three more. This one is Monster. So I should probably sound pretty scary right now. It should be like the sound of a monster.
Now, this is a baby. This is what they think a baby sounds like. So this is if you want to change your voice to a baby sounding voice, this is the one that you would choose.
And then this is the elder voice. So this is what an elder sounds like. If you want to change your voice to sound a little bit more older, you can use this setting right there. If you want to get out of there, you got to hold down voice
change button and then release, and then it will get rid of the lights highlighting whatever voice it's on. So now it should be my regular voice. This is the Kid Ron Burgundy voice. I know it's sexy and delicious sounding. So another really interesting cool thing is that you have 4 different custom buttons right here, and if you hold those buttons down and then bring in some audio, whether it be from this microphone or another input source, you can record up to 15 seconds of that. So I did a little recording here. Ha ha ha, you like that, right? So if you want to have some fart noises or any kind of other cool, weird noises, you can either make them yourself, bring them in from another source. All right, time for some pros and cons. Here are the pros. It's compact, stylish, and it has a sturdy build. Built-in phantom power for condenser mics. Independent fader control for multiple audio sources. Fun RGB lighting with smooth transitions. Custom sound effects and voice changer equals instant entertainment. Super easy plug-and-play setup. All right, here are some cons. No included XLR cable. Only one XLR input, so no dual mic podcast out of the box. Voice effects are fun, but not studio grade. So where does the FIFINE SC3 land on the film sandwich scale? I'd give it 4.5 out of 5 meatballs. It's versatile, fun, and makes your setup feel pro without making your wallet cry. The missing XLR cable is a bummer, but at this price point, it's an absolute steal. At the end of the day, the FIFINE SC3 is one of the easiest and most fun ways to step up your streaming or podcasting game. Whether you're chasing Twitch fame, building a YouTube empire, or just want to prank your friends on Discord with a squeaky chipmunk voice,
This is the one that you would choose.
this mixer delivers. All right, everyone, this is Kid Ron Burgundy with Film Sandwich reminding you, keep your audio crispy, your lighting spicy, and your tech reviews extra saucy. Until next time, stay tasty.